Okay, and so hey YouTube, it's Darkbyte here, and today we're going to be looking at array lists with for each loops. So I talked about these briefly before, and I showed you an example of one when we were doing normal arrays, and I realized that you're not meant to use them, and I forgot that simple fact. But for each loops are used for array lists. So what do? We create a variable. It's very simple. We just call for int I, put a colon there, and then we call the array list that we want to do. So really long list. There we go. And now it'll run through really long list. Yeah, it has to be the same variable type, sorry. Alright, so here we go. So we create a long I, really long list, and then what we do is we run through this. And how would we run through this? We're just going to print out every value that's in there. So we're just going to print out really long list dot get, and then we're going to put I in there, and it should get so we're going to cast this to a long. So let's look at casting as well. So, I meant to cast this to an integer, sorry. Alright, so we're going to cast this to an integer. Alright, so we've casted it to an int. Now, what's casting? Casting basically lets you get similar types and change them into something temporarily. So it's changing I temporarily. So here we go, we're going to run this now. And, whoops. Yes. So it's changing I into actually... okay. Yeah, I forgot how this works. Alright, so this doesn't run by index. It basically runs and I becomes this value. So here we go. What we're going to do is, that's why you have to have it. It's the same thing. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to print out I. And if we run this, then it's going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This, whatever this number is again. I can't be bothered to check how many zeros it's got. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Alright, so that was really fast. And this is a really long list. So it really isn't that long since we've only got 5 numbers, but the numbers in there are pretty big. So as you can see, this is a lot easier than having to manually go through them and do all this stuff. With array lists, it solves so much trouble. You don't have to do all this indexing and stuff. All you can do is, if you want to run through it, then you just put the colon and sys out I instead of having to do all the brackets and stuff. It's really easy. It's really simple. You can do this with whatever type you want. So we can do this with cars actually. Let's go car. So let's make a new car. So in each of these, so we're going to have 2 new cars. So new car. So this would be car right now, because obviously this is a car. So new car, and we're going to have 100, 200, because it's going to be a really, really light car. And we're going to call this light car. And we're going to have a really heavy car after this. That's basically just, it's going to run at 200 miles an hour, and it's going to be 10,000, and that's going to be heavy car, because that's a really heavy car. Really, let's put really just to emphasize this. We could put really in caps, but I really don't like caps very much, so here we go. Ooh, wait, I forgot new car. It's just a load of values. Alright, so here we go, new car. And what we're going to do is we're going to go I dot, and obviously we can get the name, get the speed, get the weight. So we're going to get weight for each of these cars. So it's just going to print out 200 and 100. So here we go. We're going to go 200.654321. And I'm going to go F. Sorry. Whoops. Not F there. F. Alright, so point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 F. So it's basically just going to be reversed, and here we go. Now, 65433. Now, why is it doing this? As you can see, it's slightly less accurate. So, yeah. Now, you can use other... Right, so basically, you can have much more accurate kind of data types, but we're not going to be looking at most of those. We don't really need much more than this, so, yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. We learnt about for each loops and the fact that array lists can store any type of variable, even other objects and stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next tutorial.